Hello and welcome back. Susan Zumo here, intuitive and originator of Soul Patterning Harmonics. Before I start this week, just a reminder to like, share, hit the notification bell, all that good stuff. It just really helps to get the message out to everybody. So this week we're going to talk about time. About midweek, I had a number of unexpected events come up for me with deadlines in addition to the commitments I'd already made for the weekend. They were good events, but still they all had deadlines and all that kind of good things attached to them. I was feeling that I wasn't going to have enough time to get everything done. I still needed to do this video. I had a commitment for the day. I have other commitments that have to be met, and I was starting to feel the pressure of time. So I did a little work last night, got one thing done, felt really good about that. But this morning when I woke up, I started to mentally make the list of everything that needed to be done this weekend, and how was I going to get it done, and where was I going to fit it in, and all that good stuff. So while I was laying in bed thinking about all this, they started talking to me. And so they said, time is a perception of events filtered through a 3D framework of duality. That duality being past, future. The framework of time is determined by our shifting focus and beliefs. Now is the beginning of your consciousness experiencing fourth and fifth density events without the need to frame the experience in a time framework. So first let me say that I am not a physicist, I'm not a scientist. This is the information I'm getting from a different perspective from the Galactics and my higher self. They said time perception can expand and contract for each individual and humanity as a collective when agreed upon experience points have been determined. These do not have to be dates. This is when we must be in control of our beliefs and thoughts. If the collective consciousness of humanity believes it will take forever for life to get better, the timeline stretches, and it stretches to accommodate the pervasive belief. This is exactly what the dark manipulators have been feeding us for centuries. I hear this all the time from other people. That's great, but nothing ever changes. Well, that's a self-fulfilling prophecy, isn't it? They said, remember when you were experiencing the best time of your life? Perhaps it was a kiss, a moment with a child or a pet. Maybe it was a time of personal accomplishment. Did you immerse yourself in every aspect of the experience? Did you focus on the sound of the air or make note of any of the scents in the air? Did you pay attention to the sensations on your skin or the individual colors in the scenario? Or did you feel a feeling and wish for it to never end, knowing it was going to pass faster than you would like? Time seemed to move so swiftly, and you were already on to the next thing, hoping to recapture that sensation. For those of us who are A-type personalities or achievers, we tend to reach a goal, go, that's great, let's move on to the next thing. We don't savor the moment or stay in the moment or focus on the moment. Then they said, remember a time when you were involved in an unpleasant experience, perhaps a long, pointless meeting. Well, I've been involved in many of those, I don't know about you. A boring class, or just waiting endlessly for some type of news. Time dragged on as you watched the clock, thinking hours must have passed, only to find that it was only 10 minutes. Did you focus on your thoughts and feelings of the slow passage of time, or did you shift your focus to experience the details of the event, finding a rich experience in each of them? I'm going to have to try that next time I'm stuck in a boring meeting. They said time becomes less future past as you move deeper into ascension frequencies. In higher frequencies, you will find that you will feel hungry and eat. You will eat what is appealing and nurturing at that time. You will not be planning dinner because there will be now, not future, not past. And yes, and they said, you will still have a body and it will still want to eat. As you evolve into higher frequencies, you will not be looking to the past or the future to frame your experiences. You will create them in the now as you are inspired to do so, and work with others similarly inspired. I thought that sounded like a really good future. And I'm going to say future because I'm not experiencing it right now at the moment. Wait, I am experiencing that right now in the moment. So they're right. When I'm inspired to create something and work with others similarly inspired, it's a great experience and we have lots of fun and we wish we could keep doing it. They said past and future are fueled by fear, want, and desire projected to a past or a future. The best creators on your planet focus on the now and build their creations in the moment, whether they are building them mentally, emotionally, or physically. And I know people who can create phenomenally and manifest very quickly because that's exactly what they do. So back to my time crunch. If time is my perception, based on a framework I'm creating and focusing on, I asked the Galactics, can I bend time like the navigators do in Dune? And they said, yes, that is what we mean when we say maintain yourself. Be conscious of what you are creating and don't run on automatic. So when I was done talking to them this morning, I didn't think about all the items on my to-do list and the deadlines for each of them. I took a deep breath and I determined that I will have all the time I need to accomplish my tasks and time for me to relax before going back to work on Monday. To affirm that, I stayed in bed and watched a couple sourdough making videos. That's my new favorite hobby. And here I am making your video now with plenty of time to spare. So time expanded to fit my needs. I hope that gives you some food for thought in managing the time in your own life. And I hope it helps you if you are impatient for anything in any way. Focus on the now, and everything will come at the right time for you. Until next week, I wish you lots of time and many, many blessings.